Hello YouTube! Young students played Truth or Dare, and as the game progressed, terrible secrets were revealed. So let's get started. Tiernan Darrington is a boy that lived in Hynsham, Lancashire in England. He was born on September 19th, 2000 and was raised by his mother and his stepfather. He never knew his biological father. Fortunately, his stepfather and his stepfather's family loved him very much. However, at just 12 years old, Tiernan began to have mental problems, specifically social phobia. He had major problems communicating, especially with new people. He began to have no friends. Because of his mental state, he no longer went to public school but was homeschooled. Staying at home all the time caused him to fall into a depression. He became suicidal. But after a while, he wanted to get out of the depression. He wanted to study well and succeed in life. When he was 17, he had an argument with his mother and she threw him out of the house. He went to live with his step-grandmother. Mary Gregory is 94 years old. She lived not far from Tiernan's parents' house. After a while, Tiernan and his mom reconciled, but he never really moved out of Mary's house. Sometimes he slept at her place, sometimes at his mom's. In 2018, Mary died and Tiernan moved back in with his mom. Mary's death. On the night of May 28, 2018, Mary's house is on fire with her inside. Mary was sleeping when the fire spread. She got up, tried to get out of her house but couldn't. Emergency services rescued her, but she died 3 days later in hospital on June 1st, 2018. Investigations were carried out and the results showed that it was an accident caused by Mary herself. Mary is a smoker, suffers from dementia, and she could have forgotten to put out her cigarette. The game. Tiernan's mental health has not been better since. In 2020, he began undergoing therapy. During one of his visits to the psychotherapist, he said that his friends knew his darkest secret and that this could send him to prison. The psychotherapist asked him to talk about it in more detail. He said, in a party in 2019, his friends and him played the Truth or Dare game. He chose truth and had the question, "What is your darkest secret?" He thought about it a moment and then said, "I have a secret I haven't told anyone. I may have killed someone." He told his friends all of the story to convince them he said the truth. The psychotherapist immediately called the police and Tiernan was arrested. The kill. Unlike people thought, Tiernan planned his kill. The night of May 28, 2018, he left his mother's house and went to Mary's house. Arrived there, he made sure that Mary couldn't leave the house alive, so he put many obstacles on her way. Disconnected her phone so she couldn't make a call and put a table on the back door so she couldn't go out. After all of that, he lit a cigarette, threw it on the curtains, and waited for it to catch fire. When the fire grew up, he left the house with his step-grandmother inside went back home and slept. The investigation and trial. Police reopened the case in May 2019 after Tiernan told a psychologist he had killed his stepfather's mother. During the investigation, drawings was found in Tiernan's home which outlined the floor plan of Mary's home. They contained labels including good hiding place and quick exit and references for needing a good alibi. In addition to this, the police recovered his personal and electronic belongings for further investigation. Detectives found searches on his mobile phone and computer from June 2018, which contained the words "murderer filled with despair, I am a murderer, and I am a monster, and I am going to hell." They also found a kill list containing the names of multiple people. Sentencing Tiernan to life, Mrs. Justice Yip told him, "Murder had been on your mind for some time. On your own evidence, you were fascinated by serial killers and their crimes. You had dark thoughts." The judge went on, "It is hard to imagine the horror Mrs. Gregory must have felt when she realized her house was on fire and was filling with smoke." He said he only wanted to impress his edgy friends in the truth or dare game and was attention-seeking with the counselor who he claimed had fabricated parts of their conversation. He is guilty with his grandmother's murder and is sentenced to life imprisonment. As for me, having close family like that is very dangerous. He just continued living his life after killing someone like it's just a game. Do you think that if his depression had been treated much earlier, he wouldn't have taken action? And that's it. This is the terrible murder of a grandmother by her grandson. If you found this story interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, or press the notification bell to receive other fascinating stories. Until next time.